Freedom Hillbilly here, and we're going to do this factory submission in one take because, well, procrastination. So let's get started. What we have here is a beauty, black beauty. I just made that up. And it is a, it's something, it's a truck. And we're going to start by going over the body and showing you how, I don't know if you can see this, it doesn't really come out well on the camera maybe, but I can tell they used nothing but the best 3/8 inch nap roller on this paint job. Okay? And the detail doesn't stop there either. Come down to the rockers. Just check this out. Now, they, come on now. Let's get this working. Here we go. It's a little tender here. Okay, you can stop now. But fine fiberglass molding. Okay, and then you can see they got at least this much done, fiberglass wise. Look at, you can't even tell that was patched. Okay, you just can't. And then that fine paint job just continues along. Well, you need to touch it up there. All around, it just wraps. It just wraps. Look at this. Now, I want you to appreciate the stance of this. Those two stacks, there. I mean, seriously, you create your own weather when you're driving down the road with those two. Yeah, you do. You just do. Well, let's take a closer look at the towing option package that was given, okay? Including the rear backup camera. And I noticed this as I was walking around. You know what that means? Oh yeah. But let's take a moment to appreciate just how much time and effort went into making this repair right here. Yep. Anyway, getting back to that air ride. Oh, you can't see anything in here. Let me get my light. There's gotta be something right there. Look at that. Look at that. Now that will take out any rumble and bumps that you might feel as you ride down the road with these slicks. Yep. That's for sure. Now, ouch. Just tripped over a tire. Okay, let's take a quick look inside here. When I bought the car, they said, or truck, whatever, the starter was bad, and they'd throw in a starter for me. And that was just beginning of the lies that I was told. Wow, I don't know if there were lies as much as exaggerations. Anyway, I jumped right into it, and this fellow, I got to tell you about this fellow on the YouTubes. He has this whole thing about how to bulletproof a 6.5 TD Detroit diesel. Yep. And he goes through all this stuff. You should check him out. He's a relative newcomer, but he has some interesting stuff. So we continue on. And, well, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're just slow down now. Just slow down now. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's take a look at the interior before we show you that monster power plant. Yep. Woo. We're going to just stand back a second to... I can't really make out what that is, but I don't want to know. But we're going to just go ahead and use our face diaper to help mitigate some of that. And you can see the attention to detail that went into this fine piece of mechanical machinery. And starting with the dash here, it's almost mint, but you can see there was only, one or two aftermarket thoughts here, including, look at this. We got the boost. I think that's boost. Exhaust temp. I don't know what that thing is. Can you see? Oh. Rebate. Ooh, we'll get some extra cash. I'm gonna need that. Do some laundry this week. Anyway, we got another one there. That looks pretty. Sure does. Now, the one thing that concerns me as I look through this, when I first looked through this, is all this thermostat wiring. Now, I couldn't figure out, well, is that for the heater, or I mean, help me understand. And I think I figured it out. Let's just go ahead and close that. Whew. Fresh air. All right, so this thing has a stance, but these aftermarket gonna have to go. Here's where the thermostat wire comes into play. Little morettes. So that's gonna okay, that's not factory. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Now let's just take a look at this. Just take a gander. We'll just do a slow flyby here. Look at this engine. Yep. Yep. Turbo. Let's just take a pause to appreciate the enormity of this turbo. I'm not sure what factory option this was. I think it was the big one though. Now there's only one slight problem. All these glow plugs, all these fusible links for the glow plugs, kind of got a little too toasty behind this heat generator. So that's going to take a little bit of extra attention. And of course, there's this kind of, there's this, you know, this, I don't know what that is, but it's right there. And now for those of you who are asking, why didn't I put a Cat 35, 58, 31 or one of those Cummins, whatever, those Dodge engines in this thing, it's because Rich, the same guy I was telling you about before, he hoards those things. I don't know. You know, he has a thing for them, and you just can't find them. Not around here. They're all up in Ontario, apparently. Gonna have to visit my nephew when the pretty boy opens up the border. All right. But Rich had a list of 5-6 things that you have to put on aftermarket to make this thing bulletproof. And we checked before we bought. And here's one of them, PMD. PMD, I don't know what that means, but it's a PMD. And I know, the guy told me I needed a new starter, so I'm pretty sure he was being honest with me when he said he had the ARP head bolts and that he had the marine injectors added too. So we're good on that, pretty sure. And I did check the oil pressure switch thingy to get rid of that vacuum, whatever. Anyway, it's under there, and I was gonna scoot right on under there, but I'm too old for that. And it's too nice a day. I don't want to hurt my back. So anyway, just one last gander at this Black Beauty. It's a start. It's a start. We looked it over, so you know, so it's gonna be a summer project, hopefully this summer. Anyway, thanks for your consideration. Win or not, keep up the great work. All right, guys, take care.